sword to the floor.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Chris and I'm here to do another build review for you tonight. Hope everybody's doing alright. We're going to actually show you how to download the updated version of the simple Artic build by Steven Wizards. And this is a great build. Another one, he's updated it to version 3. So we're going to show you how to download that here in a second. And not only that, but we're going to show you some of the features of the build and we're going to do a build review for that, okay? So I do want to give a quick shout out to everybody that's subscribing. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. One thing that I always say, if you haven't clicked on the bell, make sure you click on the bell. That way you guys will be notified of any new videos that I come out with. I've got a lot of great content and I hope you guys will enjoy. So keep watching, keep looking out for my videos. For those that are watching for the first time, I really appreciate you watching. And you guys make sure you click on the link below in the description box and make sure you subscribe to the videos because you guys will be amazed at all the build reviews that I do. Just kidding. So with that said, make sure you also leave comments and like the videos. And then you guys as well, if you're new, make sure you click on the bell as well. And then that way you guys will be notified too of any new videos that come out with. So thank you guys for the love and support. Appreciate all the comments. You guys keep me going. So thank you guys very much. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and get into our Kodi. And this is a 17.3 Krypton. And we're looking at a fresh Kodi here. Nothing on there, as you can see. So we're going to start up by going on to the gear. So go ahead and click enter. Scroll down to you see system settings. Go ahead and click enter. You're going to scroll all the way down to add-ons. Click to the right once for me. And then you're going to click 2 times down to unknown sources. We want to turn those on. So go ahead and click on and then hit yes. Okay, we're going to back up once and we're going to go down to file manager. You want to go ahead and click enter. And then you want to scroll down to add source because we need to add a URL in there for our source. You're going to go ahead and click enter and then enter again. And here you're going to type in http:// repo dot Aries and then you want to change your characters and you want to click on the hyphen, go back to your alphabet, and then it's going to be project .com. And then we're going to hit the / and then magic. So once again, that's http:// repo dot Aries project.com / magic. Remember, it has to be typed in exactly the same way or you will not be able to pull it up or download it. So once you are positive that you got the correct information in there, you want to scroll over to OK, hit OK. And then you can name this whatever you want, guys. If you want to rename it, just click on enter, and then you can erase it, name it whatever you want. Just remember what your name is, and then hit OK. I'm going to keep it as magic. And we're going to scroll down to hit OK. And as you can see from there, you've got your URL in there, your source in there, which is magic is what I named it. So it's right here. All right, so from there we want to backspace twice, go back to the main menu. Then we want to scroll down to add-ons. So you're going to go ahead and click add-ons. Then you're going to scroll up to the little install box. Go ahead and hit enter. Then you want to scroll down to you see install from zip file. Go ahead and click enter. And then scroll down to whatever you named it, guys. In this case, for me, it was magic. So I'm going to go ahead and click enter there. And then just kind of follow my clicks. You're going to scroll down once, click enter. Scroll down once, click enter. Okay, we got to give it a little bit of time to download the add-on. So I always go up to My Add-ons and then I hit backspace. And as you can see, it says currently downloading add-ons. And that was pretty quick. It shows that its add-on has been installed. Once you know it's been installed, you can scroll down to Install from Repository. Scroll down to Aries Project. Scroll down to Program Add-ons. Scroll down to Aries Wizard, and then we want to install it. So go ahead and click Install. Okay, and you can see it's downloading there. So once it's downloaded, it'll say add-on installed, and then you want to go ahead from here and click Enter again. And then you want to scroll over to see Open. Go ahead and click Enter. Okay, it's going to download for you guys, so you will have the wizard. You can keep the wizard there if you want. If you do a fresh start, it will completely erase that. So, but you can keep it there if you want. So we're going to let it do its thing. Right now, don't worry. I mean, it looks like it's not doing anything, but it's actually loading for you guys. And here in a second, the Aries Wizard screen will pop up for you guys. And there it is. So if this is your first time being in the wizard, there's a lot of things that you can do. You've got add-ons, you can maintenance your builds, you can do backups, tweaks, much more. And you can also browse a ton of builds, guys, ton of builds. So this is a great source for builds. Just try them out. As you can see, when you click Enter, you've got a ton of builds here. Alright, so we're going to look for the one that says Steven. I've had a lot of people that have told me that they cannot find Steven. Steven is in there, guys, I promise you. You're just going to have to look for it. It doesn't matter what system you're on. Aries is the same for all systems, or should be. Once it's pulled up, you just have to scroll down and look and do some search for it. But you're going to look for the one that says Steven, not Stevie's build. And it's usually down towards the bottom. There's Stevie, but once again, you're looking for Steven. And you're just going to keep looking. I may have already passed it up even. Okay, so it looks like we did pass it up. So we want to scroll back up. And like I said, you were going to look for the one that has the suit and tie guy. That's how you know that you've got the right wizard. And I don't think it's under that because it's Steven. Okay, we're still looking. There it is. Actually, it's my fault. It's towards the top. It's under Sidious 2KX. Okay, so there's the suit and tie guy. So just go ahead and click Enter. These are all his latest builds. You're going to go all the way down to the bottom. Okay, and it's simple Artic build. So go ahead and click enter. And if you guys haven't checked out his other builds, definitely check it out. He's got some great builds. Love his work. Very artistic and very lightweight builds, but they actually do what they need to do. So definitely, if you haven't checked it, I've done a lot of videos on just about all of them, especially in the last probably 12 or 13 builds that he's put out. Check the videos out, guys. Alright, so if you click on Simple Artic, it automatically takes you up to install. So you're going to go ahead and hit install, and then go ahead and hit proceed. As you can see, it's 246, almost 247 megabytes. So this one's a little bit a heavier build. Generally his builds run anywhere from 150 all the way up to 400. So this has got a nice size to it. You Kodi, or excuse me, your Amazon Fire Stick users, you know, obviously you should be able to download this and have a fairly good go at it. Don't forget, guys, click on the link below if this is your first time. Click subscribe for me. Got a lot of great content, a lot of good stuff coming out. And I truly do this to keep you guys informed, keep you up to date, because I remember what it was like when I first started out, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I watched a lot of video and eventually decided that I was going to help everyone out by kind of doing the same. So not only am I showing you how to do these builds, but also going over the builds. And that way you guys can make informative decisions on whether you want to download the build or not. So if you like the builds, definitely let me know. I think a lot of people think these are my builds, and I will just tell you it is not my builds. I'm just doing the reviews on them. And Steve is a great guy. He's talked to me in my comments before. He's left me many comments. Great guy, does great work, and he's doing a lot of great things. He's usually putting out builds every other day or so, and I told him that I would show his builds as soon as he puts them out. So if you guys like them, let me know. Let me know what you think about the video. Hopefully I'm helping you guys out. And if you guys leave me comments, I do apologize if I can't get back to you right away. Just simply got a lot of subscribers, and the channel just keeps growing and growing, and it's becoming harder and harder sometimes to get back to you guys real quickly. So I do apologize about that, but I will try to get back with you as soon as I can. And if you guys have questions, and anybody that's looking at the comments knows the answer to these questions, you know, definitely help out, because we're one big Kodi community, okay? So we're all here to help each other out, and everybody likes free service. I like free TV. Free TV is good. All right, guys, we're almost done here. One other thing, like I said, I keep reiterating, you know, make sure you keep the bell on so that you guys will be notified of my videos, okay? That's important. So I try to do a video every night, or at least two a night sometimes. All right, so it has downloaded. Now we're just waiting for the pop-up screen. It's going to ask if you want to download the backup for the skin. So we're going to give that a second to come up, and then we're going to hit no. Then it's going to ask you if you want to enter a free competition, and we're going to hit no. And then it says Kodi needs to be closed, so we're going to go ahead and hit OK. That's going to take us out to your main screen, whatever device you have. I have an NVIDIA Shield, so my Kodi's right there. So we're going to go ahead and hit enter. As you can see, it is a 17.3 Kodi Krypton. And here we go, guys. If this is your first time actually downloading a build, you guys need to kind of hold off on maneuvering through the build. That way the build will download properly. if for some reason you guys start navigating through it without its downloads being complete, it could freeze up the whole system, so it's going to cause you problems. So you want to try to let it do its thing, give it a few seconds, minutes, however long it takes or however long you feel comfortable with before actually moving on. So it's looking like it's pretty good for now. So as you can see, it's got a great look to it. You've got your home bar up the top. It tells you how many movies are in your playlist, how many episodes are in your playlist, songs. And then you can start out on your main menu bar. You got videos, hub, movies, TV shows, 4K 3D, music, ESPN3. You got the weather menu, programs, settings, and then you got your power. Okay, and then it goes back to videos. All right, so from the videos you can actually scroll down and you have files and video add-ons. So if you want to go into your video add-ons, you can kind of quickly see you got White Devil streams on this one. You got Metallics, At the Flicks, Real Movies, Stream Army, Bob, Bubbles, LCM, Exodus. So you've got a lot. Oh, they've got Genesis Reborn in there now. Steven's put that one in there. Maverick TV, Planet MMA. So he's added a lot of add-ons in this one that has not been in the previous builds. There's your Sports Devil, Specto, stream all the sources, Red Pill, Black Hat, Pyramids, UK Turks in here this time. All right, so he's added a lot, and even the 1080p movies add on. So, and Wolfpack. All right, so we're going to go back to the main menu, and then you've got your, if you click on videos, I'll go ahead and do that. You've got movies, TV shows, files, playlist, and then once again your video add-ons. You can click on movies, and then you've got it by genres, title, year, and all the other sub-menus there. So if you click on title, here's all your movies that has been added to your playlist. Okay. Now keep in mind, this is just a playlist, guys. Many people get confused. These are movies that you have added to the playlist, or TV shows that you have added to the playlist. All right. These are already preloaded, but a lot of people get confused and they start thinking that there's only this many items actually in the whole build, and that's not the case, guys. Now you can actually, if you don't like these, you can actually take these out. And if you long press the select button, you can get information on it. You can mark as watched. You can play it from here. You can queue it. You can add it to favorites, manage it. You can do all kinds of stuff, guys. All right, so we're going to go back. And then we're going to go to the hub. If you click down, you've got movies, TV shows, next aired, library sets, TV box, and then the Wolfpack box sets, movie sets, and metallics. All right, so if we click on movies, once again we're back in the playlist, and that's going to be the same for your TV shows. Next aired, if you click on that, okay, nothing showing at this point, but if you have TV shows that are airing at this particular moment, it'll actually show you when and what time and what network that it's on, which is pretty cool. All right, and then same thing for all the others. If you've got movies that are a part of a series or a box set, you can actually save to a playlist on that. But here you've got, this is brought up by Black Hat. You've got some box sets there. Love me some Boardwalk Empires. That's a good series if you haven't seen it. So you've got a good selection of box sets here. Dexter's another great one. Me and my wife watched that one from start to beginning, or start to end. Excuse me. So you got a lot of different choices there in your box sets, which is pretty cool. You can click on the hub, and then if you go down to all movies or the database, I'm going to show you how to add a movie to the playlist. All right, so let's say we want to add Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. All right, so we're going to long press the select button or menu button. You can play it, you can add to the library, which is what we're going to do, or you can play the trailer of it so you kind of know what it's about if you haven't seen it. But we're going to go ahead and add it to the library, and as you can see, it says added Guardians of the Galaxy. We can add as many as we want. There's no limits there. But if you hit backspace, and then go back over to videos and scroll down, or I'm sorry, if we actually just click on videos and then go into movies, we can go by title or however you want to do it. And there's your Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 added. Okay, from here we can play it. Just click enter. And it's going to give you an option of whether you want to pull it up via the add-on Direct Bob or by Direct Bob, by Bubbles, Exodus, Specto, or Search 1080p. Bubbles, Exodus, Salts. Okay, so that's one way you can play it. Same thing for any of these guys. All right, so hopefully that helps. You can create your own library, your favorites, and then that's a quick link. And then basically you can pull it up and play it quickly from there. You also can do that with the TV shows as well. If you go back into the movie database and then you click to the left, all right, then it's automatically on type movie. So what we want to do is we want to click enter, and then it switches it to TV show. Click right, and let's say we want to add Doctor Who. Once again, hit your menu button or long press the select button, and let's say we want to add it to the library. Okay, it is showing that it has been added or is downloading. So we're going to give it a second. You can see the little bar there. All right, so let's go back. Two spaces, backspaces. Let's go back into videos. We're going to scroll over to TV shows, search by titles, and looky there, guys, Doctor Who. Click enter. You got all your seasons. Now keep in mind this is the newest Doctor Who, starting about what, 10 seasons ago. Okay, you can click enter. There's your episodes. All right, so pretty awesome, guys. So that gives you, like I said, an actual playlist that you can play from. So remember, you can pull that up by videos. You can go to Hub, Add, and then we've got movies. So if you look at movies, you can pull any of the movies up by your widgets. So there's Power Rangers. We want to play Power Rangers. We just click it from there, and it pulls up by metallics, and you can actually pull up any of these add-ons. All right. Hit backspace. You can do the same for any of these, which is pretty cool. All right. You can scroll down and then keep scrolling down, and now looky here. All of a sudden, you've got Exodus movies. You can pull up the add-on. And then you can search by any of these menu items. If you want to do a search for a movie, let's say you want to do a search. Okay, I'm going to search for something that is, a couple videos I had actually talked about this. This is one of those movies that I saw on HBO a long time ago. and I loved it. But it is one of those type of movies that is very hard to find. I had to actually order it on Amazon, but look at there it is, guys. So any kind of movie that you can think of that you want to do search, I can guarantee you Exodus will probably find it. And I have played this copy before, and it is a great copy. You actually have it in probably HD or standard, which is pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and hit enter, and then it'll pull up your sources that you can pull from. Remember the last video that I made, you can actually take these providers and anything that's holding you back, like these 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, you can take those out. Speed the process up of loading your videos. It's a fairly simple project to do. And as you can see, you've got, well, I actually back, but anyway, you've got enough sources there to pull it up to actually have a pretty good video. But you also, if you scroll down, you've got FlicksNets. Same thing, you can pull it up by any of these. Backspace, scroll down, you got Dandy Movies. So Steven's done a great job on this one because he's added a lot more add-ons into this one. There's Reborn. I love Genesis. Genesis does a really good job. I usually look at the trending. And of course it's not going to work tonight. Look at this, Genesis Reborn superhero movies. Look at that. Let's do it by info wall. Look at that. All the superhero movies. If you guys are a superhero fan, that is the way to go. So how I did that, I left clicked and then I hit enter, and then you can change it. So let's say we want to do it as cards. And just right click and there's cards. That's a pretty cool way of doing that. Shows you the movie and the year and gives you a synopsis of the movie. Alright, so pretty cool. And you also have excuse me, guys, I'm clicking too much here. So you can actually go into Bubbles or Showbox Movies, Skynet Movies, Specto, Salts. A lot of different add-ons here that you can pull movies up off of. And a lot of them have the search feature that you can actually go in and search. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and click over to TV shows, and you got the same things, guys. You can pull any of the TV shows up by the add-ons that are listed here, or you can go into any of the widgets. So if you go into any of the widgets there, let's say Walking Dead, we can pull that up, man. You got the seasons. Okay, you got all the episodes. So pretty awesome. This is probably actually one of my favorite builds that I've seen in a while from him. I like all of his builds, don't get me wrong, but I really like the way this one's laid out. Here you got 4K 3D, so you can pull up 4K movies. Same way. And that's ultra high def, so if you have an ultra high def TV, this is going to look great. It'll be very crystal clear, which is pretty awesome. If you scroll down, you've got, like I said, all the different add-ons there to do that. Left click, we're going to go to music. Scroll down, you got U-Music, Django, Karma, Top 40 Charts, and Metallic Music. Or you can scroll up, and if you like the Now series, which I do, you've got all of them here, guys. Look at that. all of them. Pretty awesome. Okay, scroll over, you got ESPN. So you got NBA, MLB, NCAA, soccer, NFL. You got all your genres there, combat sports. Okay, pretty cool. Backspace, you can scroll down and you got Sky Sports channels. So we'll go into that. And looky here. Let's go back in that again. And now it's being stubborn. So let's go back. Let's try this one more time. Let's go to BT Sports. For you guys that are big UFC fans, BT Sports 2, that is your source for all UFC pay-per-view fights. Alright, look at that. You got BT Sports, and then you got the ESPN as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And same thing for Sky Sports. Alright, if we go scrolling over, we got weather. You can actually change that weather to your local area. You got programs. If you click on enter there, go into program add-ons. These are all your program add-ons. So let's say you've actually downloaded this build and you just absolutely don't like it. If you click on Aries Wizard, okay, it's going to load up, or should load up. We'll give it a second here to load. If it doesn't, I'll just walk you through what you have to do. But basically, yeah, there you go. So once you get into Aries Wizard, it's like going from the beginning again. When we downloaded the source and we pulled it up, you can now go into Browse Builds. And let's just say you wanted to go into Diggs Fire Builds. Okay, and check those out. Xenon's awesome. Diggs Mega All-in-One's awesome. Alright, so these are all really cool. Diggs X1's really cool and clean. You will notice that these do have the adult channels on there. Alright, so you can click on any of these. If you click on it, it's going to take you into install, but you just want to hit the fresh start first. Let it delete the Steven Wizard build, and then you would go back, and I think it automatically installs. So that's how you do it, guys. That's how you actually change builds. You can actually go back into Steven's builds. If you wanted to go all the way back down to there, go to Steven's builds, and you can pick another Steven builds, which I definitely recommend. But you can also hit backspace, and that'll take you back out to the main menu. And then you've got settings. There's your file manager if you want to add different sources on. So if there's anything that you want to add, you can do that. You got your system information, events. So there you go. Kodi has been successfully started. That event log is good. A lot of developers will use that. And then you got your power. All right. So once again, a great build. Thank you, Steven, for putting it out. I love it. I love the simple Artic build from the beginning. Now this is version 3 of the simple Artic build, guys. So take it out, check it out, and hopefully you'll like it. Remember to click on the link below and subscribe for me, please. And click on that bell to be notified when I come out with the new videos. And I appreciate you taking the time and leaving comments. Thank you, guys. I promise you I'll try to get to you as soon as I can. And again, I love the fact that you guys are showing me all kinds of love and support. Thank you guys for that, and hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.